Hey guys, thanks to some wonderful people over at SE, I had the fortunate opportunity of coming out to New York City to get an early hands-on look at Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. The videos you'll see today is footage that I was allowed to capture, as well as footage provided by Square-Enix. With that being said, I'm Rin Karagani, and here are my thoughts. Now I know everybody's excited to get to see Sephiroth and how his gameplay goes, but the first thing I want to talk about are the baby Chocobos! They're so cute, and you can pet them. And all you have to do is complete a little side quest to help the Chocobostop get up and running. Look at the little shell on their butt, it's so cute! They'll guide you to one of the Chocobostops. All you gotta do is summon the strength to pick the stop sign back up, and then you'll be rewarded with the golden plume and the ability to pet the Chocobos. I was able to exchange the golden plume at the Chocobo Ranch later for cosmetic armor for our Chocobos. Fans of Final Fantasy VII are going to recognize this scorpion armor as an iconic boss from the series. Inside the stables, you'll find the Chocoboutique. Here, I was able to switch from the Shinra Avian set to the Scorpion set. Now, I don't know if the armor is going to have functionality in the full game release, but it appears to be just cosmetic at this time. If they do have functionality, it would be interesting if some of the armor maybe increased the range on treasure hunting, or increased the range on scent and scour, which we will get into a little bit later, as well as maybe combat functionality to allow you to first strike quicker going into battles. I don't really think Chocobos need movement speed buffs, since we moved pretty quickly, and I did find that I overshot some of the goals that I was aiming for a couple of times. And while they have confirmed that there won't be any Chocobo breeding in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, there will be an enhancement system, and I don't really know how that's going to work, but it would be interesting to see if this armor plays a part in that. However, if I had to take a guess, there are probably regional Chocobos that you're going to want for each area that are going to be best suited for the terrain that they live in. All in all, I like it, and it reminds me of the Final Fantasy XIV glamour system for Chocobos, don't you think? One of life's great mysteries, and the thing that eluded me the most in the demo, is this mountain that seemingly appears to be something that you can climb with your Chocobos. However, while not accessible in the demo, I was able to confirm that this is something we'll be able to interact with in the full release. When treasure hunting on a Chocobo, you're going to get a question mark pop up above your character. What you're going to want to do is use your Chocobo scent, which will display an arrow indicating the direction in which you should turn your camera to activate the scent trail. Once you have lined up your camera properly, a blue scent will become visible that you can follow to the treasure point. Head on over, peck the ground, and claim your rewards. Now at first, I thought I had to turn my character in that direction, and the Chocobo would get the exclamations to dig like you used to get. However, after realizing it's camera-based, it becomes pretty straightforward, and you're going to be grabbing treasures in no time. In addition to everything else, we have the iconic Chocobo riding music, as well as Red 13 on a Chocobo. I know everybody's talking about it, but still, it's so cool, it's so funny, it's so derpy. I love it. Chocobos have the ability to jump down and swim across water, and we were able to use that to go to a small island that had a little bit of treasure on it. And while not immediately obvious that we can go down there, it encourages the player to explore more and find out what you can and cannot do, while traversing the massive open world area that's in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I was really surprised with the areas that we got, with how open the maps are. It's a lot less linear than Remake, and I really enjoy that. I also appreciate that there are rewards that you can get for exploring, because often in games these days, you'll have these big open areas with very few rewards while you're traveling through them, which kind of defeats the purpose of having an open area. And seeing all of the content like the overworld objective fiends and other goodies sprinkled throughout the lands, it's ambitious and really hypes me up to see what the full game's going to have to offer, because I really feel like this is blowing my expectations out of the water.